Good afternoon. My name is Martee Hibbs, and I am the founder of Bullshift 2020 and its Market Oracle, which is basically a program I developed over the past 25 years as I've been a broker since 1985 until about 2010. At that point, I got out of the business and developed the program, which I offer on a private channel. The private channel is bullshift2020.com. You can visit there and see some of our work, but basically it's for private members. We have a private membership. We focus on several different aspects. One is education. I've done videos and courses over the past 10, 15 years on learning how to trade commodities. Now, I say commodities because in my mind, commodities are going to be a big event in the next couple of years as far as investing. Anybody that knows anything about commodities understands that it's a bit risky, but it's only because of the leverage that's usually abused. If you trade the market like any other market without the leverage, the horror stories will go away because you're not trying to buy $1 million home with $100 down payment. So commodities are really useful for hedging. Any major company in the world that deals with any kind of material or products has to hedge their bets because if they don't, they lose control of the price situation, especially what we've seen lately, and they're usually run out of town. Because if you're a house builder and you're developing homes that aren't going to be built for a couple of years, you can't afford not to lock in your prices. And thus, that's what commodities do. They lock in the price, which means they de-risk your investment from a material standpoint. Anyway, it's a very fascinating and interesting market. Things like gold, silver, the stock market indexes, corn, wheat, soybeans, platinum, palladium, gold, silver, you name it, it's in the commodity market. So back in 2020, this little guy up here developed another part of Bullshift, and it is the machine that we put together back about 20 years ago on my desktop and worked through the algos that make it work. Now, guys, I'm not going to tell you it's 100% accurate. It most definitely is not, but it is very, very good. And I think the only way you're going to be able to see that is if you actually see it in action. What we're doing with this page is to be able to do some what we call Oracle highlights. So again, it's called the Market Oracle. And we do about 3 videos per week for our private membership. They're usually anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour in length. We have guests on there as well, but we discuss certain markets, but it's mostly technicals. And again, people that don't understand technicals really need to listen because the truth is technicals are nothing more than emotions charted on a chart. So if I pick up a chart and look at it and I see something bad happening on that chart, it tells me there's something happening in the market. Unlike fundamentals, where you usually get outdated information, misinformation, and things that aren't quite as accurate as they should be. For example, the inflation rate that we're looking at today, the CPI, the PPI, we all know that that's been manipulated to make it look good because most of those indexes can be altered month to month. All right, so let's not get off on that tangent, but here's the key. This is the introduction video, and I'd like you to have a look below. And if you're ever interested, I also do private one-on-one sessions if you want to discuss your portfolio, discuss where you sit, and what you'd like to do. I'm open to conversations. I am not a trading advisor. I do not give trading advice, but I'll be more than happy to chat with anybody about my views on the market. So anyway, that's about all I've got. Market Oracle is the name of the program. It's something I've worked on for about 3 years to develop. And Bullshift 2020 is the parent company. And again, our site is bullshift2020.com. See you on the other side.